Hey, welcome back to Postal Barbecue. I'm Jabin Postal, and today I want to show you some of my favorite barbecue accessories to help you elevate your backyard cooking experience. And just like always, I'm going to put all the show notes as well as all the items listed in this video in the description box below. And so other than that, let's check out some accessories. Well, if you've been following along this channel for quite a while, you'll know that there's a number of cookers that I love to use. The Weber Kettle, the Pit Barrel Cooker, the Weber Jumbo Joe, which is a smaller version of the Kettle, and the newest addition, which is the Camp Chef Versatop Portable Griddle, which I've been really enjoying. And I'll put all the links to these types of cookers in the description box below for you, but we're not here for cookers, we're here for accessories. And so let me show you some of my top favorite barbecue accessories. So before I show you all of these accessories, I want to show you my new barbecue rubs that just came out. These things are delicious. You've seen me use them in videos in the past, and so I want to give these away to one lucky winner, and I'll tell you how to enter to win these later on in the video. I'm going to put all these items as well as links to where you can pick them up in the description box below, so make sure to click down there to see all of those details. And so I'm going to start off with digital thermometers. And the two that you've seen me use the most because I've had them the longest are the Thermoworks Smoke. This is a leave-in thermometer, as well as the Thermoworks MK4. Both of these are amazing thermometers. This one has two ports, one for ambient temperature and one to put into your meat port, as well as it has a secondary receiver that you can take inside. You can connect it to your internet and then be anywhere in the world, really, as long as you have data. You can see it using the gateway, which I don't have with me right now. And this is the newer version, basically, of this. This is the Signals. They also have the Smoke X, which is a 4-port version of the Smoke. But the Signals has Wi-Fi, has Bluetooth. It has 4 different ports on the side here. And so you can use it with a lot of different cooks, and you can even connect it to your smartphone. Next, we have the Meter Plus, and this is a totally wireless system. And this one's kind of neat, not just because it is wireless, because it has the meat control on the tip side, as well as the ambient air temperature on the back side. And so you can just stick this into whatever you're cooking and place it on the grill, and you're good to go. The app that comes with this is super simple to use, and it makes for a great addition for some of those difficult cuts or cooking in the pit barrel specifically. I've really grown to love using the Meter Plus in the pit barrel cooker because you don't have to deal with all those wires going through the holes for that the rebar go through. You just stick this in, put it in, close the lid, and start cooking. Next, you have your infrared gun, and this is a really great thermometer when you're cooking on a flat top or using a pizza oven, and you need to see the temperature of the cooking surface, but you can't put one of these devices on it because you're going to melt, you're going to ruin it. And so all you do is pull the trigger and it reads the temperature of that cooking surface. So you know that you're going to be cooking on your flat top or your pizza oven at that perfect temperature. And the last thing I want to show you is my go-to. This is the one thermometer that I use in every single cook, no matter what other ones I'm using. This one always comes out, and this is the Thermoworks MK4. It's an instant reads in about 2-3 seconds. It's fast, it's durable, it's amazing. And so if you don't have this one specifically, I encourage you to check this one out specifically, because this is going to up your barbecue game for sure. The next two items kind of piggyback off of one another, and that would be knives as well as a great tool set. And these are both very important because you could make a perfect brisket and spend all of that time, and then you go to cut it with the wrong knife or a dull knife or just something that isn't appropriate for that type of cook, and you'll ruin all of your hard work. And so let's talk about knives first. I've been using these Del Strong knives for some time now, and I've used a number of different knives over the years, and so far I'm super impressed with these Del Strong knives. They're sharp, they look great, they feel amazing in your hand, and they have a bunch of little detail things that I really love, from prints on the back handle to, again, engraved prints on the blade. They're super sharp, and they've really done me well since I started using them. This is the Shogun series. They've got great detail, like I said already, and they're super sharp. That's the thing I love about them. And this is the style that I chose because I like this style. But when you go to Del Strong, you can actually pick out a number of different styles that maybe fits your personality a bit more, or even just match some of your other types of knives. So when it comes to knives, I always say buy for what's practical first. And so for me, what's practical first are these two two knives. This is a chef's knife. It's a 8-inch chef knife. It's versatile, it's sharp, you can do a lot with it. If I didn't have any other knife, I could do everything with this one. The next one is a boning knife. And so this one is sharp, it's thin, it has a little bit of a flex, which means I can trim off any membrane, I can trim off the silver skin, I can cut things up really nicely. I can get into those bones nicely as well. It just makes for a great prep knife. And so the next one is some sort of slicing knife. And this is the Delstrong, again, the Shogun series slicer. This thing is a beast. It's super long, it's sharp, it's durable. And this is great for when you're slicing into briskets or roasts, something where you want to have precision cuts that are thinner and just want to have a really clean cut. Again, here's another type of slicing knife. It's not quite as long as the slicer, but it goes really well in your kit if you're not going to invest in the larger slicing knife. Okay, let's move on to our tool set. And I gotta be honest, I don't have a lot of experience with different tool sets because I got this one, about 5 years ago, and it's still rock solid. I haven't had to replace it. I haven't even had to think about, the quality because it's just rock solid. This is made by Napoleon. It's a Napoleon Pro. That's what it's stamped on there anyways. And this set comes with a oversized spatula. It's got some tongs that are really nice to use, and of course your silicone brush, which is really handy. Those bristles are going to last, they're not going to melt. And so because I have had such a positive experience with this set specifically, it tells me that if you invest in quality, it's not just going to last, but you're going to have a great cooking experience with it for a long time, just like I have with these guys. All right, let's move inside the kettle and talk about the Sloan Sear and the Drip and Griddle pan. And these two items are two accessories that basically have become a part of my grill. They don't leave. I'm telling you, they enhance my cooking experience every single time. It makes cooking a little bit simpler, as well as cleanup a little bit simpler. You have the charcoal basket as well as the water reservoir. This is the older version. I have the newer version in here that has the removable water reservoir, which is really handy because it does open up this entire space for charcoal, as well as searing if you're going to do hot and fast like that. And the thing that I love about it is how simple it is to use. You load up the one corner with hot briquettes and fill up the remainder with unlit briquettes, fill up your water reservoir, and that coal just continues to cook gradually throughout the entire Sloan Sear for a long period of time at that low temperature. But you can also do incredibly hot sears, like up to 1,000 degrees when you utilize the Sloan Sear for its searing capabilities. And when you pair this with your Drip and Griddle pan underneath the grill grate, you're catching all of that grease that would end up in the bottom of your kettle, making for just a big mess. And so it makes it really easy to clean out your grill after every single cook. And this is just one of the reasons why I really enjoy using the Sloan Sear in the kettle. The next accessory I want to show you is from Grill Grate. These are grill grates that go on top of your existing grill grate. This one is actually designed and shaped for covering the Sloan Sear, which makes for a great cooking experience when you bring both of those together. And they have different sizes for different type of cookers. You can get them to cover the Weber kettle. You can put them on your flat top griddle. You can put them into the pit barrel cooker. They're very versatile, and there's so many different options from these guys. And so how this works is the heat hits that bottom plate and it travels up through those ridges and forces it to that top section. And so you have incredible amount of heat on that top ridge, which means you can achieve perfect grill marks every single time using the grill grate. It also comes with this unique flipper, which allows you to go in between each one of those ridges so you can pull straight up when you do your flip. And so the other way you can use these grill grates is by flipping it over, and now you have a flat surface to sear your steaks, to make burgers on, and you can use it similar to a traditional flat top griddle. So the next two items are to help you start your charcoal a little bit faster. And the first one I have is the BBQ Dragon. You've seen me use this a number of times. I use it quite frequently, off camera a little bit more, when I want to just increase the temperature of those coals. And so I do use this one quite a bit just to help speed up that cooking process. But the thing I've been using even more lately is the sous vide gun. This is from Grill Blazer. This is propane powered, and it's incredible to use when starting your coals. You can get these coals lit and ready to go in around 60 seconds using the Grill Blazer. This is the sous vide version. It's a little bit shorter. And for me, this is all that I need because it's a little bit more compact. I can light my coals and I can use it to finish off foods in that sous vide style cook. I'm sure you've seen me use this a number of times in some of my more recent videos, but all you do is you turn this dial, pull the trigger, and you have flame. All right, so the last item that I want to show you is from a company that isn't quite as established as some of the other brands, but is an amazing little device that helps with your cooking. It's the Mr. Barbecue Mister from Heritage Q, and what it is a battery-powered spritzing device that connects to any size bottle like this. You fill up your bottle with water, apple juice, beer, whatever you want, and then you pull the trigger and let it spritz for a few seconds or until the batteries run out. Again, this is a really neat item, especially if you have a larger cooker or you're cooking a lot of meat, because you pull that trigger and you just keep spritzing until you're done. All right, some of you have been waiting the entire video to learn how to win your very own Postal barbecue rub. Just like always, this giveaway is open to both Canada and the US, and all you need to do is leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite barbecue accessory is, as well as the hashtag #IWANNAWIN, just like always, for my giveaways. And I'll put all of the contest rules in the description box below, so make sure to look down there, as well as check out all of the other items and the links to these items in the description box below, because with great barbecue accessories like these, it's just going to help elevate your barbecue cooking experience in your own backyard. So those are some of my favorite barbecue accessories that I just can't live without. I hope you check them out for yourself. Also, special thank you to all my patrons out there who help support this channel and help make it what it is. Until next time, keep that fire lit and get cooking.